Say go when you're ready.
Okay, we're with Todd, who's the head of Run Puma Footwear up here in Somerville on the 13th floor of their brand new headquarters. Todd, tell us about racing in the nearest future.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're at the middle of 23 right now, but of course in product development, we're already working on product for 2024. The Fast RV1 was a really nice, innovative race shoe that had kind of this decoupled heel and forefoot. But we have the second version that I'm excited to talk you through today. So this is the Fast RV2, and this is actually kind of the leak prototype colorway. So you won't see this for sale pretty much ever. But the key updates here, we've added 4 millimeters of thickness to the heel and the forefoot. So we're at 40 millimeters and then 32. So we've kind of maxed it out with an 8 millimeter drop according to the World Athletics rules. The Nitro Elite is a new and improved version of foam. Previously, we were using a PIBA-based material. Now we're using a new innovative, I call it Beyond PBAX compound, Beyond PBAX, but it's actually an aliphatic TPU, which is, technicals for the scientists to know, but we get the most extreme lightweight and the best rebound of any foam that we've ever measured, and that's our Nitro Elite.
So we don't have the former kind of EVA heel
that's
here.
That's right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this shoe was designed for midfoot to forefoot strikers that would land, rock back, and then go forward. And with that rock back, we wanted it to be firm so they could just keep going forward. But we heard that we can still accomplish that, but for some of the people that are heel striking, they wanted a little bit more efficiency. And for me personally, I do a lot of downhill running actually, and so the new prototype I think is better for that. So that's Nitro Elite. And then in terms of the carbon fiber power plate, we've actually extended this all the way from the heel to the toe, and even a little bit beyond the toe.
Oh, tell me what the thinking is there.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're, we can maybe show you on the table, but basically, if you line up the two shoes and go, you'll get one that will go a little bit further forward, right? Because of the extension. We were able to move that last contact point even a little bit further forward without really any effects on like the running biomechanics.
So it's still rigid, but now we have sort of a front platform.
Almost like a lever, exactly.
A lever,
yeah. And Karsten Warholm won the European champs in the 400-meter hurdles with a track spike that had kind of a similar, extra claw on the toe. And it worked really well for Karsten, and we've been doing a lot of testing in the lab. We're over 1.5% more efficient in Fast V2 versus the first one.
So foam is one part, plate, stack of good foam.
Yep. And then the upper, we're utilizing our power tape and making sure your heel's locked down. Just a really, really comfortable shoe. Really? Again, this is a prototype, so the Ultra Weave's coming off. There's a few changes. Power tape is kind of our support reinforcement.
So for the marathoner who's say in the 3 hour plus the 4 hours, is this a good choice?
I mean, to be honest, my choice would be Deviate Elite.
Okay.
Deviate Elite 2 in 2023. It's lighter weight, and I think it works for a lot more foot strikes. This is really designed for the super powerful runner. It does have a few more grams than the Deviate Elite because the Fast R has so much more technology in terms of more foam, more plate. We call the Fast R2 our powerful propulsion model, and then the Deviate Elite is our lightweight propulsive model.
And then up at the heel here, we have our... Now tell me, what are you doing there? That's interesting.
This is an external heel counter. So instead of building up the plastic a lot on the inside, we have good reinforcement, and then just as a way to.
And why does it? Why that's kind of unique, extending through. I see. So it's a rigid, far back
external heel counter.
Yeah, and then we have soft here, and then we have the bolsters.
A nice collar. That'll hold you in place. So some of this is style and is design as well. You can see the carbon fiber plate peeking through the heel. But again, there will be a few changes. Like we're actually going to cut out some of this plate that you'll see right through here to make sure that it's all good with rocks and stuff. But we're at $260 in the Fast RV2, 260 euros as well. Launching with Ekiden in December of 2023, there will be a few pairs, and then February of 2024 is
excellent. What do you got next? So, how can you top that? But I think you can.
Perfect. Let me grab the other shoe.